Greetings, viewers. Welcome back to Phasmophobia as I continue to try and get all of the ghost type achievements on no evidence. So, runs where I don't get a new ghost, I'm going to not include. So this may skip straight ahead to the next one because this run may actually be a ghost that I've already got the achievement for. But I'm going to try and get one ghost on each of the small houses, basically, all the houses, street houses and farmhouses. And I believe I'm halfway. I've got 12, and I have 12 remaining. So this video will have the next 6, and the final video will have the final 6 quicker. Without further ado, let's get started. Whoop. Where was that? Here we go. That was the bathroom here. I mean, this everywhere is absolutely freezing at the moment, so let's turn the breaker on. You got a nice bone there. I'll take a photo. We also have a very good, well, it's a pretty good ghost possession. Why did I turn the breaker on? Dummy. This could be quite terrifying with a hunt too. Now, for a lot of these ghosts, because they are hunt ghosts, I probably could get a lot of them much quicker by going in and doing the, I guess you call them cheesiest strats, right? Where you just immediately go in 0 sanity or, do I really want that? Yeah, it'll do. But, I don't know, I still like to do some kind of an investigation, so... Again, obviously, I don't know why I brought this in. Why did I bring this in? And this in? I've got no evidence. I'm going in as if it's a weekly challenge or a normal game. Oh yeah, we'll leave that on. Now let's have a quick... I have a feeling he's in this bathroom. Yeah, in the bathroom. So that's the reason why the thermo, even though it's obviously never going to show freezing, it'll tell you which room the ghost is in, especially with freezing temps. Everywhere else will be probably about 5 degrees or 3 degrees at most, whereas the ghost room will be down around 1. And that's, I don't know why I keep eyeing off those. And that's... sorry, and that's, you know, that's how you be able to tell that this is the ghost room, I should say. See how this is 1 degree on this device, and the wiki, like the fandom currently at the moment, the wiki page says that the tier 1 is less accurate. It's actually incorrect. It's actually way more accurate, or at least way more precise at the moment. Oh, sorry, no, it's less precise, more accurate, because it actually tells you the temperature of the room once it stops moving. Whereas the electronic thermos tell you the temperature plus an extra random amount of, I think it's about plus 2 degrees, within a range of plus 2 degrees of random value. So they go to higher decimal places, so they're more precise, but they're not more accurate. And that kind of makes, honestly, the tier 1 pretty damn good. Possibly better than the others, especially considering you can just throw it into the room. Like, it will get freezing before the others will get freezing, because as soon as it drops below that mark that was on there, that I should have dropped this off in there. The second it drops below that mark ever, it's freezing. So you have 1. Might not be in time. Pretty sure I'm in time to take this though. Ah, was it this door? No. Which door were you touching? Oh, well, no perfect game. Got plenty of salt, though. That one was definitely this door. I should have used this. No, that'll do whatever. It's probably one too many photos. But we don't really care. Show yourself. Ooh, that is interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. Let's have a look. Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho. That wouldn't have got me the other achievement, which is one of the hardest achievements to get at the moment. But that, there is a single ghost that could do that right then and there. So there's actually 2 ghosts that at this sanity could hunt, but one requires 3 candles to be blown out. That's the Onryo. It's only blown out the candle once, so it's definitely not Onryo. The only other one that can hunt that high, because that's above 80%, is Demon. So we have ourselves a Demon. Which actually, this is my first my first run, and I don't think I have a demon. That's kind of also scary. Maybe I shouldn't have just. Okay then. Yeah, you're not a mimic. You're an actual demon. So, you know about perfect game stuff. That like let's. I'm not gonna get this right. I can't get perfect game, obviously. I could get these 2 though, pretty easily without any problems. Where's my torch? Oh, we'll just use this. Because this guy is very angry. I didn't have to use the Cursed Possession, which is actually one of the things I wanted to show off too. Was the demon early hunt. Yeah. This is very obviously a demon. Honestly, I rarely get demon early hunts, so it's quite interesting to see just such an obvious demon. And actually, we might. I don't know. I don't want to run. I don't want these runs to take too long. So, what I was thinking of doing was also showing how the demon can also. Should really shut the doors. I can't want to see. Oh, hey, dummy! What are you going over there for? There we go. Say that! Oh, that's scary. As long as he still sees you a little bit. I just want to see him. See him through the car. Demon, of course, has less smudge time protection as well. That's right, this is a cursed hunt. I forgot about that. I was being a bit lazy because of that. Oh no, I might die. Oh, there we go. Phew. I was being a bit blasé because I forgot that it was a cursed hunt. But that looked like to me 2 early hunts from the demon ability. So the demon literally, if you don't have a setup timer, which I think Intermediate has 2 minute, but once you get to professional or above, or I mean you can set it in custom settings as well if you really want it. Would not recommend it. If you don't have a setup timer, the second you walk through the door, the demon can use its ability to hunt. Now, it rarely ever does. I've had it happen once in hundreds of games. And in fact, for one of the hidden achievements, I won't spoil it, but you need to die within a minute, so you really need a demon to hunt pretty much as soon as you get through the door. So that when that crucifix was used then, that was well past a minute. Right, I was in the house for more than a minute, so I wouldn't have been able to get it anyway. So it's pretty incredible that it actually used its ability twice in that amount of time, because I hadn't dropped enough sanity for it to actually be able to hunt normally. But that would be a demon. Oops, I just realized. Oh no. I didn't have the capture third-party overlays on, so it didn't quite capture that one. But hang on. Where is it? Demon! Just got it. Sorry about that. I wanted to capture them all, but I wasn't quite quick enough, and I forgot to turn it on because I'm on a new computer. So I had to set up all new captures, and by default, third-party overlays are set to off. But that was my first demon, so on to the next one. There we go. Shame that I missed the little pop-up there, but you heard the Steam go off, I guess. Heard the Steam... what do you call it? Achievement sound go off when I got the demon. Let's get the breaker on. I think I heard something somewhere. Was it upstairs or downstairs? I think it was upstairs. It's always good when you get a nice aggressive demon. Sometimes they can be a bit lazy. It's not too often they're lazy, but sometimes they are. They never use their ability. Okay, so it's right here. Yeah, so also, if you really want to check it out, there's the time as well. That I definitely got the achievement just then and there, in case you think I'm lying. But yeah, the other thing I thought about checking out, I just couldn't be bothered, really. Because Demon is he can be a bit of a scary ghost, the good old Demon. So the crucifix range was the other thing I was thinking about showing off. The fact that the crucifix can stop the demon from far further away. But, you know, I didn't want to die. He definitely seemed like he wanted to kill me, that demon. He wasn't a very nice one. Just put these wherever. What? Don't tell me you're a hallway ghost. Every ghost is a hallway ghost in this map. It's really annoying. Yeah, I'll take that. Take that. And yeah, grab that, I guess. I mean, well, if you're in here, no, you're not in here. Or are you in there? It's a little weird. Well, I have a feeling this is a wraith then. Actually, I think it's going up, but where could it have changed its ghost room to? Like, everywhere here is warm. Oh no, no. It has turned a hallway. And it has stood in that, so it's not a wraith. Definitely not. You blew it out, eh? It's interesting of you. I would like to get the Onryo early hunt too, so that's one. It should happen after the third blowout, I'm pretty sure. If you get 4 blowouts, it's like guaranteed you're not dealing with an Onryo. I think I checked the rooms up here properly, did I, for the bone? Let's go looking. Oh, that's 2. Looking for the bone. Did I turn this light on? I think I did, didn't I? That's quite important to keep track of. Which rooms you've actually turned the light on for. These were terribly placed if that wasn't the ghost room, but it was doing a lot in here. Which means it may have changed ghost room. We can only hope. Still looking for the bone. Bones often have... Oh, that's the brilliant hiding spot. Like the best hiding spot, this one. Neat trick. Here you can hide as well. Although if the ghost walks here, you're dead. There's no saving you, but the ghost has to walk there, and it often doesn't. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, I got the mirror. Should be able to check a ghost room quite easily from that. Okay. So that definitely looked like hallway, I'm pretty sure. Let's do this. I don't find any bone though, which is rather annoying. Nope. Probably means it's down here. Look how dark these stairs are. You'd literally die in this house if you lived here. Oh, jaw. A bit shiny there. Let's go. Pretty sure it's probably... No, it hasn't blown that out. Okay. Come on, blow it out. Also, capture a photo of the ghost, prevent it from hanging the crucifix. Well, if it's on Rio, we'll get that pretty easily. On Rio. We're getting a lot of stuff happening. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yep. I'm not gonna take a photo because that was a bit late. I'll hold on to that. Show yourself. Where are you? Show yourself. Show yourself. Show yourself. Give us a sign. Where are you? Show yourself. Give us a sign. Where are you? Show yourself. Give us a sign. Where are you? Where was that? It is kind of important to keep an eye on some of these interactions. I mean, mostly what you're looking for is to... Okay. Damn, I should have this light on. Now I have no light. It's normal speed up down there. I think that was that fast up here and then slow down there? Interesting, okay. It's interesting. Interesting how fast my sanity's going down. I swear it didn't used to go down as quickly as it currently is. Like, perhaps something's not working as intended. But it's not on Rio. So that was a very normal ghost. Certainly not this guy or this guy. They can't hunt at that point. I didn't turn that on, so you know me. Pretty sure I did not turn that on. Might be bugged on Rio. Not bugged on Rio, bugged Ure. No, it was only one. It was only one reading, so I just feel like my sanity has literally died. I didn't time that smudge very properly at all. I definitely didn't get a good look at the ghost. Yeah, it's definitely not new. Not Noni. Noni cannot do that event. I think this might be a spirit. I didn't time it properly, but just a hunch. Yeah, just a hunch. I would say there's a good chance we are dealing with a spirit here. Not that one, that's for sure. Yeah, maybe. It's not hunting, which is a little unusual for quite a long time. Some ghosts do that though. So I'm going to do a proper smudge timer. If it ever decides to hunt again. I'd prefer it to naturally hunt, so that way we're not locked in for longer than we need to be. Yeah, man. I'm just trying to check out where I can easily see it. Back before they changed the overlay, I used to use the seconds on the Steam overlay, but can't do that anymore. What's our sanity at? Enough to look at the mirror once. So the reason I'm thinking that is to try and see if it's still in the same room so I can be like Gloria. It has changed room, so it is not a Goryo. Fantastic. That's wonderful news. Goryo are awful. Okay, here we go. No. No. Why are you not hunting? So this is really concerning because the spirit test it works by basically measuring how long till the next hunt. But if you've got a ghost that is really shy, doesn't like to hunt, you can repeatedly get it not hunt. Okay, I think it's speeding up, isn't it? I think so. Or did it speed up because of electronics? It's around 26:20 on my 2630, 2620, something like that. Spirit doesn't need to be that. On my recording, it doesn't need to be that accurate. Couldn't really tell. I was thinking about other things. I think it was just speeding up normally though. But it did get pretty fast. I was more concerned about making sure that it actually came down here, because if it just walked around upstairs, that'd be really annoying. But now that it saw me down here last, it should hopefully, there's 50% chance it'll come and check out where it last saw a player when it starts next hunt. And if it doesn't do it in that hunt, then it just, so basically either walk at random or check out where it last saw a player. You can also check yokai here too. But if it doesn't actually do it in the next hunt, then it won't do it in future hunts. It just picks random. It's 100% chance to go randomly from then on until it sees a player again. I think it sees, when I say see, I mean see or sense the location. So sense electronics or see you. I'm pretty sure is the way it works. Where basically if it knows the player's location. Because it thinks there might be a chance you're still there, basically. Just waiting on the timer. So a normal ghost could have hunted for a long time by now. But as we saw before, it took way longer than 3 minutes for it to start second hunt. So I'm very concerned this is just a really slack ghost. A really, really slack ghost. But I think it was normal speed. I'll listen again this next hunt. Okay. Flickering the lights in here. I don't think I'm going to get those objectives. It'll just take too long. Especially considering, like, spirits take a long time to test for. And again, like, now, the spirit can definitely hunt, but it's not. I'm going to have to go with spirit, though, because basically it's more likely to be a spirit than a lazy other ghost, because any other ghost could have already hunted for 1.5 minutes, right? But at the same time, that first hunt, it took like 5 minutes. And the only ghost that it potentially could be instead would be a shade if I were in the same room as it. But we already know it can't be a shade, and I wasn't in the same room. So it's probably a lazy spirit. But it could be a lazy, like any ghost, basically. So let's go with that. I'm pretty sure it's probably a spirit, though. There we go, spirit. So yeah, it was just taking so long. At some point, you do kind of have to just cut your losses. I should have checked the abilities for that demon too. I'm pretty sure it used it twice because again, I was above the hunting threshold for a demon when it used both charges of the crucifix. Next one. Alrighty. So it's interesting I managed to get... yeah, we'll do that. We'll get two... actually, I'll do that second. It's interesting that I managed to get the low smudge timer and the high smudge timer ghosts back to back. That was pretty cool. Because Demon has 60-second smudge timer, whereas the Spirit, I actually forgot to mention, the only thing that's special about the Spirit, because it has no strengths, it has a weakness that the smudge prevents it from hunting for twice as long as a normal ghost. Normal ghosts have 90 seconds. It's 180 seconds, which is 3 minutes for... Oh, we got a skull. Nice. For a spirit. Demon, on the other hand, it's 60 seconds. It's considerably less. I don't know where the ghost is, though. I didn't check. I'm sure I got distracted by the skull. Okay, it's not that. Checking for cursed possessions. It might be something that's helpful. It might be something terrible. It's not that. Or should we? It might be something fast, so let's do it. Where are you? Upstairs, bathroom, I'm gonna guess. No, hallway. Goodbye. Oops. I'm not 100% sure where the ghost is. Oh. Hopefully it's not in this room. If it is, hopefully it's a shade. It's flickering lights out there. Oh no. They. Got ourselves a They. I thought it was a Dio for a second. Which I think I can loop a Dio here. I think this room's big enough. That's a They. That's a They. There's no, there's no ghost that fast without really anything. So, like, technically, yes, the electronics here, but he was fast. Now, we do actually have... Actually, I am going to play this game a little longer. I'm going to put my sanity up. We're going to find out where it is. The reason I'm going to do it is because we have something interesting with the board. I should have dropped off my camera. I'm not sure why I didn't. We have something interesting with the board with Faye. I'm not sure why. Anyway, a bit silly of me to have just not used them then and then brought the extras along. Because what I'm going to try and do is age the Thay. Because let's bring this in too. Did I? No, I didn't. I won't bring that in. Bring this in first. Try and find ourselves a Thay. The reason being is that we have a board and the Thay, which is an interesting combination for one reason. The Thay, in its description, if you read it, weakness, they will weaken over time, making them weaker and slower. So, from what we've learned, they seem to deteriorate faster while in the presence of living. So they actually age. So they rapidly age over time, even in the afterlife. So, what we can do is do this. How old are you? 42. Goodbye. And let's go age a Thay. Now, it could also be a mimic, which would be interesting if that is the case. It seems pretty active, though. It's turned, like, everything on. I'm guessing you're in here. No, maybe you're the upstairs hallway it was in, wasn't it? Oh, I still think it's in here. Or maybe not. No, you are upstairs hallway. You are definitely upstairs hallway. Hello, Mr. Thay. How are you? How are you, Thay? Now, they are extra active, including ghost events, so they may drop my sanity, which is going to be a bit of a pain. That's why I brought those extras in. Because now I'm within hunting range of a Thay normally. Which is also why I'm going to grab this. And I say normally because... What am I going to do? Motion sensor, firelight. Because as it ages, its hunting threshold goes down. So it becomes harder and harder for it to actually be able to kill you. It also becomes less active, just basically doing less of everything. Motion sensor, wasn't it? So it'll do less ghost events, less interactions. There was a bug for a while there where it went the other way. But I believe that's meant to be fixed. Now, these are incredibly scary ghosts, so I am going to wield some stuff to try and make it a little safer when I'm in the house. And in fact, to age a Thay, it's often more efficient to walk into its room, leave, and then walk in there again because of the way the aging works. And like spend 30 seconds in there because it ages every like minute and a half or something, I think. And if it doesn't age, every 30 seconds it checks again if it becomes aged. So it becomes aged by a player's presence, at least it should. Should probably drop them after. Hello, Thay. Mr. Thay. Hello, Mr. Thay. Obviously, also the reason why I brought the sanity pills is I had to ask the board multiple times how old this guy is. And actually, I'm going to take one more. Because I'm already at 75 and they only give 25. There we go. That should trigger at some point. There we go. Now, Thays, like on insanity mode, Thays are probably the single most terrifying ghost because their starting hunting threshold, and that's why it was able to hunt, is 75%, which is only slightly less than a yokai if you're speaking to a yokai. But the yokai, I've never managed to trigger the yokai with that. So to me, it's still the highest. And not only is it the highest, but it's incredibly fast, as you could hear. It is really fast. So let's check out how old he is, eh? How old are you? 46, hey? Goodbye. I don't know if I want to spend any more time. I've already got a perfect game. And that, again, completely confirms it was 42 before. Now it's 46. Maybe we'll try and age him once more. Hey, hello, where are you? Let's try and be near him, basically. For another minute. It's only a minute and a half. A minute or a minute and a half. We'll try and get him over 50, hey? Just to really show off how this ghost interacts specifically with the board. I just don't want to lose sanity if I don't have to. So I'll walk away. Go away. If you don't get touched by those ghost events, you don't lose sanity. So if you can outrun them, it's a good way to conserve sanity. And he would still be reasonably fast. Again, as he ages, he gets slower. But of course, we instantly triggered a hunt by... Well, we instantly put ourselves below hunting threshold for almost all of the ghosts, and it happened to be a they. Because I asked where the ghost was, which drops 50% sanity. And again, the threshold for a they, 75. I think I actually said before that that's why it hunted so early, but that wasn't the case. I forgot that I asked where the ghost was. So almost every ghost could hunt. But especially the they. They would very much like to hunt. In fact, in finding the ghost room, I may have even lost enough to drop me down to 75. How old are you? 49, hey? Goodbye. I think that's good enough of a show of how the Ouija board works with the they. I kind of wanting to get over 50, but every time... So basically, I think he has... I think it's 10 stages of aging, and every time it ages, it gets slower. The hunting threshold goes down. Speed goes down. So, you're going to get slower. I already said that. Interaction rate goes down. Event frequency goes down. I think roaming goes down. And it actually ends up being the lowest hunting threshold ghost in the game if you age it fully, but that takes a lot of time. It goes all the way down to 15%. But you often encounter them, particularly if you play with cursed possessions, you encounter them usually when they're not aged at all, like you just heard just then, and they are terrifying. So that is a showcase of a Thay. Oh, and by the way, I'm probably butchering how it's pronounced because I believe it's a Southeast Asian spirit. Oh, hit level 90. All right, on to the next one. Actually, before we do that, let's check because it does count abilities used twice. So it aged twice. So the 42 must have been its original age. Then it went to 46. Then it went to 49. I think the actual difference is rolled between a certain value. So it just adds a random value between a certain range, basically, and adds that to the original age. It means you can get very old ghosts. I'm not sure you can get over 100, though. I don't think you can. Anyway, on to the next one. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Let's see what we've got this time. Oh, I always forget to take this. Let's take this. It's pretty good. In general. Yep. That. Although I'm not too sure about whether I can see the bone very easily. Some of the bones might be a bit tricky with this. If it's not an easy bone, then I'm probably not overly... Did I turn that on? Are you in here, are you? You might be. The weather's very cold though, so it's a bit hard to tell whether it's the weather or... Not here. Let's double check for bone. Okay, no. It'd be nice to get perfect games. It's always good to get perfect games. Nah, see, it's cold everywhere because it is snowing. Again, have a quick look over here. Also, there's no board there. No monkey paw. No mirror. I walked past cards. It's music box. Okay. Not my favourite cursed position, but not the worst. Oop, there's the bone. Now, I wonder where this ghost is. Let's... I'm feeling like we'll go a bit crazy. Although you don't really need protect, like this map, there's one maps where you may not need it, but if I get a Thay, I'm gonna need it. Trust me. If I get a Thay, I'm gonna freaking need it. You're upstairs, are you? No. Downstairs. There, it's gonna run out. Bung. Oh well, should be able to hunt now anyway. I was hoping to get a ghost photo, but you know, not that objective. Yeah, I do. Dang it. Maybe I take it in the hunt. It's a bit silly though. That fast. Farmhouses are far harder to tell speeds on. I think it might be twins. Let's have a look. I think it's twins. I think that might have been a twin interaction just then. Maybe not. Unless it was 2 EMF 1. So that'd be because it was EMF. It's plus or minus 2 though, because even 2s can actually round down to 0 on this. Because that's the error. It's like plus 0 minus 2 at random to the value that you'd see on an EMF reader. And 2s are most interactions are 2s. The rest are like throws are 3s. That's the big one because they do a lot of throws, usually ghosts. Let's listen again. If it'll hunt again. I mean, hide over here, look the hiding spot. It's fast again. It's twins though. I'm pretty sure. Dun, 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 dun. That's definitely fast. The other choice is Moroi, but Moroi I think is faster than that. It can't be hunted because we've had the breaker on for a while now. And it would definitely be slower out here. Oh yeah, put them there, hey? Motion sensor cleanse. Probably should have brought more, but it'll do. I'm gonna want this and this. Let's listen again. I don't want to speed it up by being seen. fast again. If it is twins, it's really unlikely, because normally it should be alternating. Well, not really alternating, it's just it's got a 50% chance, right? So it doesn't actually alternate, it rolls every single time. But it's like getting heads 3 times in a row, basically. A little less likely. So we'll wait again. There it is. It's twins. We have twins confirmed. I was kind of hoping that this would be a ghost I didn't have before, since my terrible use of the... sometimes it happens, right? It just is hard to hear whether it's upstairs or downstairs with the occlusion. My terrible use of the music box. But I have not had twins yet. This is definitely the twins. So the twin interaction on the board, let's go and just double... I mean, obviously it's doing a lot of hunting now. Yeah, grab that from here. The light is always a tough one to grab, right? So you gotta be a bit careful with that. But what you'll see sometimes, and other ghosts can randomly do this, by the way. Oh, there it is there, actually. This is beautiful timing, Mr. Twin. See this? This is a twin interaction. See how it changes slope part way up? That's because at that exact moment, it did 2 things. It touched something and threw something, probably, because this is probably an EMF 2 that's registered as 1, because like I said, it's not exact. You also see it on the way down as well, and a throw, which has been 3. So it's 1, 3. Here it is here, see? The 1 going down, the 3. And they happen at exactly the same second, because I think these are in second increments, or they're either in 1 or 2 second increments. I think they're in 1 second increments. Yeah. So they occur literally at the same time. What can happen a lot is that the twins will, like, the values will be the same and you won't notice. Like, they'll look like EMF 5s instead. It's actually 2, I think, because this has also got a slope change, doesn't it? Yeah, so 2, 2, 3. So that was also a twin interaction. So I just did 2 back to back, which is, I mean, I'm at 0 sanity. I don't know if abilities actually really get affected by that much. I get boosted, but I mean, it's doing a lot. And that's the other thing about twins. You'll notice they tend to be a lot more active because it's almost like there's 2 ghosts. But there isn't actually 2 ghosts, but it's almost like there is, right? One has a small interaction range, one has a long interaction range. It's about 10 meters. It'll be moving items all over the place. We didn't get to see that because I triggered the hunt so quickly. I haven't really seen it do anything like that, but it probably is. And depending on where it chooses to hunt from, whether it chooses to hunt from its long distance guy or its short distance guy, determines the speed. If it's the one the like fan base of the game tend to call it the decoy. Why is my face rigging stuck? There we go. I wonder how long it's been like that. The decoy is faster by 10%. It's only 10%. So, like, I was pretty sure it was, but it was not 100% certain that it was twins. I was pretty sure it was, though, because it was just that little bit faster than normal. I'm like, it's usually twins. And the normal ghost, if it hunts from the what we call like the normal ghost, or the ordinary ghost, it'll be 10% slower than a normal ghost. So that's how I identified that it was twins. Again, you can hear the interactions. You can see them on the board. What else? They are more active because, again, they effectively can be doing twice the number of interactions. So you may notice that as well. Otherwise, that's about it for twins. Other than that, they also, especially if the decoy is hunting, it can dodge crucifixes quite well because it only checks where the actual ghost is for the crucifix. So twins are one of the ghost types that will hunt on top of crucifixes without any problems because it checks where the ghost is, not where the ghost is going to be hunting from. And the decoy literally teleports the ghost to that location. So it can actually start a hunt directly on top of a crucifix. It's the only ghost that should be able to. And that's actually intended. So it's not a bug. That's the only ghost where that's not a bug. If you ever see it in the other ghosts, it's different. But yeah, that's not normally how you'll figure out twins, though. It's just a little bit of extra information. I'm going to get the perfect game and then finish up. And probably it's going to take a little while because I need to get ghost photos, so I'll cut ahead to that. Show yourself. Give us a sign. Show yourself. Where are you? Show yourself. Give us a sign. I don't think I got that. Nope. Whoops. I also had that on for too long. There we go. Didn't get the perfect game. I tried to get a ghost photo during a hunt and it failed. But there's the twins for you. Now on to the next one. Okay. On Willow Street House. I just had it's cold here. Interesting. Just had a mare. It wasn't cards, was it? No. Just had a mare that like broke 2 sets of lights in like 30 seconds. Like other ghosts technically can do that, but it'd be incredibly uncommon. I ended up staying and getting a perfect game, and I checked to make sure it wasn't Holy Poly Ghosts. But yeah, it was a mare. Okay, we have this thing. Oh, why am I not turning on any lights? Because I'm being silly. So yeah, Voodoo Doll's pretty good. It's a very good one for finding the ghost. I was looking for the bone though. You might be able to get a perfect game. Nope, looks like I don't need the ghost possession though. I wonder if that means you're here. It's either there or there. Still on some lights. Kitchen lights. Let's go, get some stuff. Keep needing to bring a thermo in, which I really need to do because I really want to confirm which room it's in, because I want to rule out Goryo or rule in that it might be a Goryo pretty quickly. It's not here. Oh, I mean, it could actually. No, it shouldn't be. Yeah, it's in here. Because the breaker should be not warming up the ghost room. Because the ghost should be continuously cooling the ghost room down, so the breaker doesn't warm it up. And because it's snow, it'll definitely be very cold. Oops. Give us a sign. Show yourself. Where are you? Give us a sign. It's nice and active. I'd say it's not a mimic. It's also not a wraith, obviously. We'll start rolling some stuff out. Second one. Okay, probably not Unrio then. Oh, I put my camera down. Fuck you. Interesting. Let's go have a look. So it's not this. Goes at 80, so I've lost about 15-ish. Part of that was because it's turning off the lights on me. I want to see if any of that was 20 because it's just a lot of activity. That really looks like a poultry explosion to me. Like this ghost has been incredibly active and a lot of throws. That was the other reason I checked my sanity because I would have definitely lost 10 from that ghost event. But I thought, of course, why do you always do it when I don't have my camera? Where did I even put my camera? In here. So you'll be done by the time I get it. I dropped it furthest away too. Alright, well, let's set up anyway. Yeah, I was hoping for an explosion, but I don't think explosion's going to work. Because it's just bugs. So that was the other reason I went and checked sanity, because I thought I might have lost 20% sanity, because the poltergeist explosion, I'm pretty sure I was meant to drop it by... Where did I throw my lighter? Pretty sure it's meant to drop it by 10%, I think. Could be wrong on the exact percentage, but it's definitely meant to drop your sanity if it does a poltergeist explosion. I thought maybe I heard that. And what you'll see on the activity board is it just spike up to 10 normally, because it's a whole lot of throws. Oh, now you've died. But that can again be caused by random things too. If it's a PNG. Ah, always! How do you do that? Every time I put my goddamn camera down. It's not a gin, don't need to test for that. I'll double check my sanity too. Alright. It's probably not an early hunter then. Could still be yokai, because yokais are a bit... I swear they're bugged on single player. And they just ignore... They ignore things if you talk to them. So it's... Could still be a Thay, because it could have aged. It's very unlikely to be... those guys. Because it would have hunted already. That should be enough. That should also be enough. Definitely. Yep. Okay, it's fast. You're a Hantu. It's a Hantu. Yeah, I guess my first Hantu. So that activity, as you can see, it's not throwing enough to your poltergeist, but obviously its speed tells us everything we need to know. Actually, I wonder if I can get a ghost photo. I'll probably fuck it up. But, you know. It's down in the basement now. That's also why we weren't getting it to do any more ghost events or anything like that, because it's down here. Which is a bit annoying. But that's definitely a Hantu. So Hantu, colder it is, slower it is. Also, if the brake is off, which we might whoops, do, you actually turn off during a hunt, it'll have a freezing breath sometimes. So you walk straight past me. I think maybe I got it. Let's see if we can see its freezing breath. Oh. Yes, I did. Did I get a 3-star? Oh yeah, 3-star ghost photo. Nice. Take this. It's a Hantu. Don't really need that, but let's grab this instead. Actually, probably should have pulled the heart pin. Oi, oi, over here, over here, over here. You should see now. See how the ghost is doing freezing breath? Make sure not to confuse it with your own freezing breath, but you'll see it. See it? It's very obvious with night vision. Without night vision, it can be a bit hard. But with night vision, it's incredibly obvious. And that's a Hantu. What did I do? Average team sanity below. Alright, no worries. Probably trigger a hunt here, but doesn't matter. Try and have a look at it. Try and have a look at the breath without night vision, just show you what it looks like. Ah, she's crawling. There it is, see it? And puff, yep, again. Because it's nice and warm in here because I had the breaker on. She's very slow. It's a bit colder out here by the sounds of it. I have to smudge her. She's starting to get faster because it's getting colder. There we go. It's getting colder and colder because the ghost is still reducing the temperature even during the hunt. But you notice that it didn't. Well, it's not just the ghost. The weather is decreasing it as well, I should say. And I believe are we? Oh no, we're on sunny, so it wouldn't have. No, we're not. We are on snowing. This is where the Hantu's at its deadliest. So as you saw then, because I turned the breaker off, all the room's temperatures started to drop, both because the ghost was in it and because the weather. And the weather being snowing, it drops quite quickly, I think. I think the weather still affects the speed at which the temperature drops. But either way, because of that, it was getting faster and faster. So that's a Hantu. My first Hantu since the patch. It wasn't a very interesting investigation because I thought it was something else. I thought it was very active, but it wasn't anything special. There we go, Hantu.
Welcome back. This job's ready for you.
Ooh, leveled up. Oh, on to the next one. Alrighty. Here, Bleasdale. Ghost number 18. What's it gonna be? Oh, we got the great break. I love this breaker spot. Let's see. Not cards. It's not that. Music box. Not the board. It's really a summoning circle, I bet you. What have we got here? Do love the sound of rain on the windows. I wish it was a bit stronger, just in general. At least in No Monkey Paw. Oh, it is Summoning Circle, I think. That's all of them, right? Except for... No, what did I miss? Which one am I not thinking about? Summoning Circle would be there. Oh no, it's not. It's here, so never mind. See how often I care about the Summoning Circle when I get it? I usually just ignore it. Alright. Don't hear anything, which is a bit concerning. It's on. Might mean it's in the attic. Let's have a quick look around here. Because there's not many interactables up here, I don't think. Like, certainly by like interactable per meter squared, it's a pretty bad room. We'll close all the doors, which is always a good trick if you're not sure where the ghost is, because the summoning circle will definitely not help you at all finding where the ghost is. Yeah. There we go. So that's why I figured it was probably, I think it's that, right? Yep. Very nice photo there, sir. Oh, I don't know what my sanity is, but we'll have a look. I reckon I probably lost at least 10% sanity, maybe 15%. So if I'm down around 25 to 35 down, what could we be doing with a Banshee here or an Oni? I don't think I would have lost that much otherwise. I mean, the second I walked in there, the ghost event, the singing ghost event. So Banshee doesn't have increased chances to do ghost events, I'm pretty sure. But it does have increased chances to do singing ghost events, whereas The Oni just has increased chances to do ghost events, full stop. And when it does the ghost events, they're more likely to be full manifestations, exactly like we just saw. Now, a single ghost event, I'll grab this too. Why didn't I just drop these off? Is nowhere near enough to go off of, right? Like that's that's not like charting behavior, right? Because any ghost could even a shade, even a shade could theoretically have done that. It's unlikely for a shade to do that, but theoretically possible for a shade to do that. I should dump that in there too. Okay, so I need to do future tests, because I don't want that over with me, because what I'm going to do is sit over at the entrance. We also know it is definitely not a phantom. Put this here, I think, because I want to be able to see it and hear this. That should reach there, I think. So it's moved a little bit because that's in the kitchen. That incredibly loud ring. I think this is in range of that whole thing. Come on, give me some whispers and stuff. Whoops. A giggle, it's playing with something. May have moved room. Where's the giggle there? I think it's in the bathroom, which it can probably interact with from that. Although it could be in the bathroom anyway, actually. Maybe we should go check that quickly. With that thermo I placed in there. Try not to drop my sanity too much. Because I believe that thrown item... Yeah. So it's probably either in... It's in here. Okay. Yeah. We'll just bring that over. Giggling. I don't really know. This is again for future tests. It's not really for now. This ghost is seemingly wandering a fair bit. I don't really know how much. Oh, you are in here. It's wandering out of here a lot though. Not sure if I got that in time. Yes, I did. Because this is cooler. This was cooler, but this is definitely. Did I turn that on when I came in here? I can't remember. I might have. It very well could be an Oni this. I do need Oni. I'll probably cut some of this out, I'd say. Why is my tracking not working? Sometimes it's... I think it might be because I brought my microphone closer and it has problems seeing my face a little bit. It's weird because the mouth tracking and the eye tracking work, but not the head side. I'm just like completely still, which I am never completely still normally. What is going on? I don't think it's a banshee. So maybe I won't cut any of this out because, like, in my experience, banshees would normally come to you by that point. I don't need that, do I? Nope. It's very probably an Oni, I think. So just double check. We are at 70% sanity. We'll take it easy. I don't know which way is faster, to be honest. They're both about the same. So that's if we get another ghost event. I'll walk into it again. Turn the light off out here. Oh no, I turned that off, I think. Where's that? There's. This could be the Onryo I've been waiting for. Probably not, but maybe. Let's stay in the kitchen. So yeah, the reason why I don't think it's a banshee is that I would have expected it to roam. Like, give it about 2-3 minutes. If it hasn't roamed to you, that's a bit unusual for a banshee. It's possible, but not. Just double check my saying. No, and thinking about what's best. In my experience, not that likely. Just want to make sure I stay in. I'm pretty sure the lino here is the kitchen. Could be wrong. Perfect. Where are you? Okay, go, 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 go. Drop everything. Let's go look. So we're at 70. I may have lost 1%, if that, I'd say. So it's not known. Okay. It's probably not a shade either. It's very unlikely. It can, like I said, can technically be a shade. But so we're at 70. That's a bit of a shame. I was really hoping. But oh well. Still other ghosts it could be that I require. Wait, did you shut that door fully just in? No, that was during the ghost event. Never mind. Pretty sure. So we've had one blowout. Grab this. It might be a Goryo, which is going to be fun. This will be a very, very long run for me. I may cut some bits out because if it's a Goryo, because yeah, Goryo, I like that, right? Wait, is that a Polter? If it was, it might have drained my sanity. It's just weird because it looked like that. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it looked like that bear had a 2, a 3, and a 3 on it, which is a bit strange. What's this? That's why I put. That's why I put it in my pocket. No, it individually had a 2, a 3, and a 3. I don't know. Maybe it was played with and then thrown twice. Weird. Definitely was. It just that, yeah. So I thought that could have been a polter explosion on a single item, maybe, or maybe a twin interaction. but it doesn't look like it. It just looks like it was weird. And the reason why I knew it was on that item, because as you saw on the chart, it went down to 0. That was when I put it in my inventory. So all those things were on the bear, and only the bear. Which is a little strange. A little strange. You know all those. You've had 2 blowouts. Are you an Onryo? Put that right here. I already checked this, didn't I? I don't think it's this. I think it's a mare. Okay, that's all of those. It's probably not an Onryo. There should have been 3. Should have been 3 blowouts just then. Oh. Beautiful. I was just about to go light. No, I'm not going to get out in time. Oh, I think I did. Yes. Hello there. I did without getting touched. Because let's just double check. I say I need to make sure. Never mind. I've dropped too much to test anything, I think. Ooh, other than shade. No, I've even dropped too much for shade. Okay. Either way, we'll get a hunt now. Oh, that's right. I forgot about this. Hello. Moshi moshi. Is it the twins? Maybe. So there's still plenty. There's still a couple of ghosts that could be that I haven't gotten. Wait, did I bring? Oh, I brought 2 crucifixes in. Damn it! Forgot. I'm actually wanting a hunt here. I'm accidentally preventing it. I'll turn these on too. What are you gonna be? Oh, don't be in here. Leave, please. Go back. This could be a Goryo, unfortunately. Supposed to be a Jinn. I don't need a Jinn, but it could be a Jinn. Which I'm not going to really be able to test from here. I'll have to back off. Wonderful. I thought so. Just turn on a light. It's not a mare. That's fantastic. Oh, go away. It's going to hunt from on top of the crucifixes now. Yeah, I would have thought this would be an Oni, but it didn't drain enough sanity unless it's bugged. It was a shadow ghost event that I walked into. I wonder if shadows don't drain your sanity by 20%. We'll have a look now. That's normal speed. Now there's long links in there, it's definitely not. Whoops, I caught in the chair. Have a smudge. Have a good look at him. I think that was normal speed up. He was very fast at the end. I'm not sure if that was Jin. Oh, but when he got close to me, he didn't really slow down, so... There's the definitely no Oni. He was putting up a good fight to pretend to be an Oni. So what I'm checking here is, yes, okay. This could be... It's really annoying for Goryo. Your actual best bet at this point in time is to leave the house and wait a bit. Which is boring, but just it's the way it is with Goryo. Because it gives them a little, like, wait maybe a minute or so and see if they've changed Ghost Room, basically. Got this hiding spot, even though it's, I usually hide here even if it's not this. I think you're about as likely to die. Either way. Which is not very likely. Ooh, there we go, we know it's not a Jin. It's also, I'm pretty sure not. Don't think so. Could be, but I have to loop it a bit more just to make sure. No. I can't say about that one yet. No. It's definitely not that guy. Definitely not. I have to pay more attention. I didn't time the smudge. This could just be a stinky spirit. Spirits do go crazy, so very well could be. That's just confirmation bias, most likely, by the way. I do get a lot of really crazy spirits, but don't think it's got anything to do with them actually being spirits. He did throw a lot of stuff, but he did throw a fair bit of stuff fairly far. I don't think it was enough, though. I really don't. I think it might be a spirit. Don't really want these small things, really want big things. Easy to see. Oh no, nope. Ain't a spirit. My trusty plate. I'll throw it at him. Maybe it is a polter. Yokai, I probably should. No, I don't have smudge. I really like. If there's one ghost, the test, which is two. There's two ghosts that I would strongly recommend having a test for. Sorry, having a smudge for their test. That's Jin and Yokai. Whoops. I want to keep that. This is less than ideal. Let's see if he can sense me. That would be a yes. It's a bit dangerous doing it actually in the hiding spot. You should do it away from the hiding spot. You can walk back in. He is trying a lot, but he's not really letting me set up a good polter check. Maybe it is a polter. They're currently a little bit buggy polters, so... I need to put it down and put this light on. Well, I can do it with my night vision too. I want to grab as much stuff as possible. The problem is if the polter runs out of... Like, if it throws everything outside of its range... See, like, it didn't touch that. I really don't think it's a polter. And I doubt the yokai lucked out then. It wasn't a great yokai test, but... I think it was good enough. I think this might be... Oh no, I've got two more. So the bug with... Okay, see, it's come straight to me. It's not enough for a polter. It's definitely not a poltergeist. Where are you, my friend? I think it might be Goryo. I haven't seen Obake. Which it's still possible that it's just always in the other room, right? I don't think he's ever changed room. He's always come back. This is a very Goryo type thing to do. Especially, like, Goryos for some reason often, I don't know why, I don't know if it's an actual thing, but they'll do like that ghost event out here, right? It was very far away. They do ghost events way out of their room fairly often for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if it's an actual thing. I don't think it's an actual thing. That wasn't no Barco, was it? Probably pause my recording and go back. Confirm. That'd be cheating though. Maybe it was. Maybe it was Obake. I don't know. I don't... Either way, not a poltergeist. Definitely not a spirit. Could be a demon. I didn't really pay attention to that properly. I don't think it is though. Yeah, it's because you're in here. I reckon these would have nearly caught it before now. So we're down to... I'm sure it's not that. We're down to a Obake if it's transformed, because it has to transform at least once every hunt, but it can do it while it's in the other room. Go. Oh, you bastard. It's my looping spot. I think I'm just going to have to... smudge you. I'm going to look for the bone. I'm going to go for Goryo. So if I find the bone, hopefully I'll get a perfect game. If this is Goryo, let's just double check first. Has not left this room, which is really suspicious. I haven't seen the bone anywhere, but I didn't really look very well, particularly upstairs. I didn't look very well. No. Nope. Don't see any bone. There it is. Right, so I'm just going to go with Goryo because don't think it's Nobake. Didn't see any Urei abilities. Still could be Urei. Still could be Nobake too. Particularly if I missed one. Like there was a flash there that maybe it was Nobake. I don't know. Don't think so. Nobake can be a little sneaky sometimes. But yeah. Hopefully it's a Goryo. There we go.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Goryo. So again, like the main thing with the Goryo is it just always goes back to its room. Like as you saw, it did ghost events far away from its ghost room, but then it always walked back, like every single time. Other ghosts will often seem like they've walked into another room for a little bit and then not, but Goryos won't tend to do that. So that's basically how you kind of get. Goryo is one of the most difficult on no evidence. Certainly one of the most annoying. If you have the mirror, it's really good to be able to rule out the Goryo. Or if you're just constantly getting in the same room with the mirror, there's a good chance it's Goryo, because the mirror always shows the ghost's favorite room, and that's what the Goryo cannot change. And just remember, Monkey Paw can force even a Goryo to change room if you wish for sanity. So be careful there. So let's just have favorite room changes none. 0. Was total and again fairly high ratio in its favorite room. So it's a Goryo. So that'll be the end of this episode because that's the 6 ghosts, next 6 ghosts. And the final 6 ghosts will be in the next episode. I'm not sure how long that will take me. It might take me quite a while because there's a lot of RNG involved as to whether I get a ghost that I've already had or I get a new ghost. So it might be a week or 2 before that video comes out. But thank you for watching. Until next time, remember, dose makes the poison. Thank you.